everyone, it's Michelle and welcome to my channel, Kansas Girl 1969. Today I thought I would do a little update video, so I'm going to do some before and after pictures and talk to you about my lip injections and let you know, since it's been a little while since I had the injections, what are my impressions? Am I happy with it? What do I think of it? And I thought it'd be fun to see some before and after pictures so you can judge for yourself. Now I have two different types of fillers in my lips. First, I went and got some Restylane Silk, and then after that, I wanted a little more fullness, so my doctor then injected some Juvederm, and I'll look it up and put up the name on the screen. It's either Juvederm Ultra or Juvederm XC. Now, I completely understand that lip fillers are not for everyone. I know that sometimes people don't want to go through the expense of it. They don't want to go through the pain of it. They may not like needles. Now, maybe you're watching this video because you're just giving me some support, which I totally love it. Love the moral support. And by the way, thank you that I've gotten some compliments here and there on the outcome on my lips. So I really appreciate that. But maybe you're watching this because you're thinking about fillers, but you're not quite sure. And I wanted to direct you to a friend of mine who has a video coming out today also. Her name is Donna, and her channel is Donna's Mature Life. And I will put her picture up here on the screen. She is doing a video on how to make your lips look fuller with makeup. So no fillers, no tools, injecting anything into your lips. Just actually enhancing your lips with makeup, which I think is a fantastic idea. This is going to be a great video for you to watch. I'm going to watch it too because, you know, whether or not you have fillers, if you're like me, you want your lips to look their best. And Donna is fantastic at tutorials. She does wonderful tutorials on mature skin. I'm 47. I consider myself to be mature here on YouTube. So please go check out Donna's video if you want to see how to enhance your lips with makeup. You'll love her. She's awesome. Oh, and I forgot to add, go down into my description box and I've got a link to Donna's wonderful video down there. So all you have to do is click on that little link and you'll pop over to her channel. If you do go see Donna, please tell her that Michelle sent you. And again, I think you'll really enjoy her channel. As for my experience with lip fillers, okay, first of all, in August and September of 2015, I went to a doctor and I had some of the Restylane Silk injected into my lips. I was concerned about some lipstick and lip gloss bleeding out of the lines of my lips, and so my doctor at that time injected the Restylane only on the outline of my lips. And I did swell. She did numb me. All of these injections, I was numbed before they began, but I still felt a lot of pain. It was tolerable, but I want you to know that for me, it wasn't pain-free. And I do have a link down in my description box to my video where I talked about my Restylane injections, and I also showed you a few days, you know, how the swelling got worse and then how it diminished. So I have a video on the Restylane injections, and I also have a video on my Juvederm injections. So if you'll go down in the description box, you can click on those links if you want to see a little more detail on what I went through. Sorry if I've jumbled around a little bit. I've got a lot of thoughts going here, but maybe it's not all coming out real smooth and flowy, so sorry about that. Okay, back to the Restylane injections. So in August, I had the Restylane injected in the outline of my lips. And then about a month after that, I decided that I wanted a little more fullness in my lips also. And so she went in and injected some more Restylane into the center portion of my lips. So I ended up with two full syringes, one going around the outlining of my lips and then one split between the top and the lower lip. So the big kapow component of both the fillers, Juvederm and Restylane, is hyaluronic acid. You've probably heard of hyaluronic acid being our face serums and some of our creams because that helps to plump up the skin. And so that's what they use in the fillers to plump up your lips. My doctor told me, both with the Juvederm and the Restylane, to expect my lips to be swollen and then to be to their final resting spot in about a week. Now for me, yes, after a week it appeared that my swelling was gone, but actually my lips shrank even a little bit more probably by the second and third week, and then they settled down. So that's just to let you know about how long it takes. I would say give yourself 2 or 3 weeks before you'll see exactly what your results are. Now I'm going to insert some pictures here of before Restylane and then after Restylane. The Restylane silk is extremely natural. I don't even know if you're going to be able to tell a difference. I think most people around me, once my swelling went down, I don't think they noticed that I'd had anything done with my lips. I could tell that they were a little bit different, a little bit more full, and I could tell definitely that I had more of an outline to my lips that was really nice. But other than that, Restylane silk, if you want a very natural outcome, that's what you will get. So here's some pictures, and you can decide for yourself if you see any difference. My doctor told me that the injectable fillers into your lips, they can last up to a year. Now, I've read something online where it says expect it to be 6 months to 12 months, depending on, the problem is that your body breaks it down over time, and then you use your mouth a lot to talk, to drink through a straw, and that kind of thing. So I think that your body breaks down the hyaluronic acid a little faster there than it would, say, on your cheeks or whatever, around your eyes. So anyway, I got done with the Restylane. So I had that done in August and then September of 2015. And I decided I really wanted a little more full look to my lips. So I went back to my doctor and I told her, I really liked it when my lips were a little bit swollen still because I liked a little more fullness, which she kind of laughed about because before I did any of this, I'd never had injections put into my lips before, no fillers. And so I didn't know what I wanted. I knew I didn't want to look crazy wild. And so she said, okay, if you want more fullness, you need to go with the Juvederm filler because it's also hyaluronic acid, but it's a thicker material. And so that in and of itself creates a more full look. And so in March of 2016, just a few months ago, I had the Juvederm injected into my lips. So that I did. Again, I was numbed. My doctor in all of these procedures gave me a dental block. So she put in, I think it was lidocaine, that she did a shot up inside my mouth, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. And so really you are quite numb. But as I said before, I did feel pain. It was tolerable, but definitely I could still feel it. Now again, I won't get into great detail. If you want to see more detail, you could go click on the links in my description box and see what I went through to get my fuller lips as they are today. Okay, so it's been about 3 months since I had the Juvederm injected. And this is my final look. Of course, it will break down over time, but I'm really happy with the results. I'll get a little closer. I like it. I still think I look natural, but definitely a more full lip. Okay, so you saw pictures of me before any fillers. You saw a picture or two of me after I'd had the Restylane. And now I'm going to show you a picture of me with the Juvederm. I do see a difference. It's not a huge difference, but I can tell a difference. And so for me, when I go back and do this again, I am most certainly going to ask for the Juvederm. I don't feel the Restylane silk is necessary unless my doctor has some reason that she thinks that I should use some of that also. Well, that's my recap of my injectables, my lip filler for the past year. You will need to talk to a doctor in your local area to see how much it would be to have fillers like this. It just depends on the doctor and the region that you live in. So I won't go into specifics on any of the costs. But for me, it was worth it. And I'm very glad that I did it. You might wonder what I'm wearing on my lips today. I love it when people do tell that because sometimes I think, I like that look. I would like to have that look too if I can. All right, so my lip liner is the IT Cosmetics Romantic Rose. And then I had this little baby sample lipstick of Buxom by Bare Minerals. And the color of it's called Mistress, and it's a pretty pink color. Maybe a little tiny bit sparkly. But then over the top of that, I have this Anastasia lip gloss. Man, I love these things. and the color of it is called Vintage. I want to thank everybody for joining me. I know that I have fun seeing before and after pictures of people that have had procedures done, so I hope that helped you maybe in your decision-making process on whether or not you want to get fillers. If my videos seem to come out sporadically, it's because my personal life is very, very busy these days. Of course, my personal life will come before YouTube, but you know, I'm trying to put out videos once a week. If I certainly can, I will, but just be patient with me and be understanding, and I really appreciate that. And I will talk to you again really soon. Bye.